The ultimate guide to catching bluegill. Today, we talk about techniques, tackle, line size, jigs, baits, and proven strategies. Bluegill, also called bream, brim, or simply gills, are among the most popular freshwater panfish in North America. They're aggressive feeders, widely distributed, easy for beginners yet still fun for experienced anglers, and they provide excellent table fare. Despite their small size, bluegill can be one of the most exciting species to target, especially when using ultralight tackle. To consistently catch them, especially big bull bluegill, you need the right gear, the right presentation, and an understanding of seasonal patterns. This guide breaks down everything you need. Understanding bluegill behavior. Before rigging a rod, it's important to understand how bluegill feed and behave. Where bluegill live. Bluegill prefer shallow water with vegetation, slow-moving ponds, lakes, and creeks, areas with shade, brush piles, fallen trees, docks, and weed edges. They migrate seasonally. Spring, move shallow 1 to 6 feet to spawn. Summer, stay near weed lines, shade, and cover. Fall, spread out but remain near structure. Winter, drop deeper 10 to 25 feet and school tightly. How bluegill feed. Bluegill have small mouths and are pecking feeders. They target insects, larvae, small minnows, worms, and tiny crustaceans. This is why small hooks, small jigs, and finesse presentations are essential. Best line size for bluegill. Your line choice impacts everything: presentation, casting distance, and bite detection. Recommended line: 2 to 6 pound test monofilament. 4 pound mono is the sweet spot. 2 pound for ultra clear water or pressured fish. 6 pound if fishing around heavy cover. Why mono works best. Mono has stretch that keeps small hooks from tearing out, floats slightly, perfect for bobbers, knots easily, is inexpensive, and forgiving. Fluorocarbon? Fluoro sinks and is better for tightline jigging or deep water fishing, typically 2 to 4 pound fluoro. Braid? Not recommended unless you're fishing thick vegetation. You use a mono or fluoro leader. You want long casts with tiny jigs. If you choose braid, 6 to 8 pound braid with a 2 to 4 pound mono or fluoro leader. Best hooks for bluegill. Their small mouths require small hooks. The best are sized number 6 to 12 Aberdeen-style hooks. Number 8 is the most versatile. Aberdeen hooks are thin, flexible, and perfect for worms and live bait. Best jigs and sizes for bluegill. Bluegill respond incredibly well to tiny jigs. These mimic insects, larvae, and small minnows. Recommended jig weights: 1/80th ounce ultra finesse, 1/64th ounce most common, 1/32nd ounce windy days, deeper water, 1/16th ounce aggressive summer fish or deeper fall-winter vertical jigging. Colors that work best: chartreuse, white, black, pink, natural brown or olive, glow for ice fishing or low light. Jig styles: tungsten ice jigs, heavy for their size, excellent vertical control. Marabou jigs, natural movement in still water. Plastic microtubes, durable, great for numbers. Soft plastics like 1 to 2 inches. Microworms, tiny paddle tails, mini grubs. Best live baits for bluegill. Live bait remains unbeatable, especially for bigger fish. Top choices: worms, redworms, night crawlers, garden worms, mealworms, waxworms. Cut worms into small half-inch pieces. Bluegill prefer small presentations, not a full worm. Hooking method. Thread just enough bait to cover the hook shank, leave a tiny bit dangling to trigger bites. Bobber fishing for bluegill, the classic method. Bobber fishing is the most popular and most effective strategy. How to rig. Use a small clip-on or pencil bobber. Tie on a number 8 hook. Add one small split shot 6 to 10 inches above the hook. Adjust bobber depth to where bluegill are feeding. Depth guide. Spring, 1 to 3 feet. Summer, 2 to 5 feet. Fall, 4 to 8 feet. Winter, 10 to 20 feet. Usually without a bobber, use ice jigs. Why it works. Bobbers allow slow, natural movement, perfect for bluegill that inspect baits. Jigging for bluegill. Jigging is perfect for active fish and can produce trophy-size bluegill. How to jig. Cast and let the jig fall. Use slow, subtle twitches. Pause frequently. Bluegill strike on the fall. Lift and drop the jig near structure. Retrieve styles. Slow reel, steady swimming. Twitch and pause, deadly effective. Vertical jigging, docks, brush piles, and winter schooling fish. When jigging beats live bait. Clear water, schooling fish, deep water, cold water temperatures, heavy pressure lakes. Fly fishing for bluegill. Bluegill are perfect for fly fishing because they hit small insect imitations aggressively. Best flies: size 10 to 12 poppers, small foam spiders, woolly worms, micro nymphs. Why it's effective. Bluegill often feed on the surface and flies match natural insect behavior. Seasonal tactics. Spring, prime time. Bluegill move shallow to spawn. Look for circular beds, sandy flats, shallow coves, clear water. Use worms under bobbers, 1/64-ounce jigs, small plastics. Summer. Bluegill seek shade or deeper weeds. Fish, docks, lily pads, weed lines. Use crickets, slow-falling jigs, tiny topwater flies. Fall. They spread out but feed heavily. Use faster retrieves, bright-colored jigs, worms in 4 to 10 feet. Winter. Bluegill go deep and slow down. Use tungsten ice jigs, wax worms, vertical jigging. Where to find trophy bluegill. Big bluegill, 10 inches plus, are more cautious and harder to catch. Look for deep weed edges, submerged brush, underwater points, dock pilings, quiet, less pressured ponds. Use finesse plastics, 1/64-ounce hair jigs, small pieces of worm. Be patient. Trophy bluegill rarely feed aggressively. Ultralight rod setup for bluegill. Rod, 5 to 7 feet ultralight spinning rod. Reel size, 500 to 1000 size reel. Line, 2 to 4 pounds mono. Why ultralight? It allows long casts with tiny baits, better bite sensitivity, more fun fighting fish. Extra tips for success. Number 1. Downsize everything. Bluegill prefer tiny presentations. If fish are ignoring your bait, go smaller. Number 2. Use stealth. Bluegill in shallow water spook easily. Move quietly and avoid splashing. Number 3. Keep bait fresh. Live worms or crickets outperform dead ones. Number 4. Fish early or late. Mornings and evenings see the most aggressive bites. Conclusion. Catching bluegill is easy to learn but takes skill to master, especially if you're targeting larger fish. With light line, 2 to 6 pounds, small hooks, 6 to 12, tiny jigs, 1/80th to 1/32nd ounce, and the right bait, you can catch bluegill year-round in almost any body of water. Whether you prefer bobbers, jigs, flies, or vertical presentations, bluegill are one of the most rewarding freshwater species for anglers of all experience levels.
Thanks for watching our technique video. Make sure to smash that sub and like button and share this video with your friends and family so they too can become a bluegill master. Tight lines and always be safe.